how's it going? I am back finally. I have been missing in action. I am eating crawfish today, one of my favorites, and it is from a restaurant in Matteson, Illinois, or Matteson if you're bougie. That is called Cajun Belly. It is on the main road in Matteson. There you go. It's messing with my ability to be strong, my strength. So I had this last week. It was so good. It was so good. So that is just the crawfish there are the bomb. They're huge. Wait a minute, I want a drip action. They are huge. I'm getting may as well get a. So anyway, I'm going to enjoy it because as you all can see, I don't have my little one here. Lillian, that girl has been on a trip. I was just in the car thinking about her. It takes a lot to raise kids these days. A lot of patience. And I'm not a patient person at all. I said, oh, I see what God gave me to do. I see, because you're going to test them patience, girl. So they put broccoli, corn, and this is a pound, and a potato, and I didn't order any extra additives. Whatever. But I appreciate the one of each. But these are it was so good. I was very, very appreciative of it. Because, you know, we just go through a season where you want crawfish if you like them. When you want them and it's just like you can't, of course, we barely have decent ones here while they're in season. So, to find a spot that got some that's really tasty in season is exciting too. You know, where down in the South you can probably get really good ones everywhere you go when they're in season. We're kind of far from the South, so we get what we can. Oh, I could be wrong. There could be some places here that in season they always have good ones. I haven't found them yet. I would like to know who and where. But I know that I ain't got nothing on how people from New Orleans eat crawfish. I probably do it all wrong, but I really do enjoy them. I think I haven't done that many eating shows, but I've probably done the most shows with crawfish. It's just one of my favorites. And if you love them, you just know. If you don't, then move on. Keep our own trucking. I like to see the people who can pinch the tail out. That is so interesting to me. Like, go ahead now. Your sophisticated eating self. Can't do it. I ain't even gonna try. I am so excited to get back. Well, first of all, I get my vaccine on Thursday. So I'm kind of excited about that. That I get to get the vaccine. I've been an advocate for it. But, you know, I said it numerous times on my channel. You know, you have to do what you choose to do. That's your business. But for me, I'm an advocate. I want it. And I was just like, with, it's so crazy. It's hard to get an appointment to get the vaccine. Well, it had been. With them trying to have everyone vaccinated by May. And I think with this new stimulus package that went through the government, if I'm not mistaken, I think the government ordered more, so that means that they're distributing more to the cities, the states, the counties, or whatever. So more appointments are opening up now. But I guess it's all depending on how your state is administering the vaccination process. But I'm happy that I finally got an appointment. Both my kids want the vaccine. My son told me he wanted it before he even knew my position. He probably knew my position anyway, because he know me. But anyway, I don't do drama or controversy, so I don't want to elaborate on that. I said what I said. Anyway, my kids are excited about planning trips and things again. We're excited about stuff opening up. I'm excited about, I love Chicago, the downtown Chicago. So I'm excited to see what's going to come of it, because so much changed with all of the, like the pandemic and the rioting. So much changed, and so it's just like, it's Chicago, so it has to be rebuilt, you know. It has to you know, I read an article that there was a mass exodus from the city, but then the housing market is booming in Chicago. So I don't know what to believe. Anyway, one reason that I have been missing is because, one, my projects at work picked up, so I've been busy with work, which I think is a good reason. And I've been trying to find a new location for my office space. And I did. And it's not in Chicago. It's actually in a whole other state. In Indiana. So I looked in Chicago and I picked places that could accommodate my business. And, you know, let me just say this. When people shouldn't have incompetent folks running a business. I went to go look at a space that I really liked in Chicago. It wasn't too far from where my current location is, which would have been a good move because it wouldn't have been too far. or whatever. But this guy had already had someone who had started the application for the location. And I'm just like, so why have me come out here if you and not even say that? So anyway, I didn't get that. So the one that opened up, the one that was available and like for real available, and that opened up and the person reached out to me, was the one that was in Indiana. And just so happened that I had gotten a call from a private school that's not too far away from my daughter. And I was just like, well, that's what I wanted. I wanted to be in an office space that was very close to where Lillian goes to school. And that's how it happened. So, that's that. But I am excited about it. I am going to be doing a lot of food reviews because there's a lot of like community neighborhood food spots that's been around for years that I'm going to try. I thought it was cool. I kind of went around the area and they have like an old town vibe when you hit some spots, and they have cafes and things that's been in the area for years. So I'm going to try some of those. And then it's right on the border of Illinois and Indiana. So right when you cross over into the Illinois side, there's another town that has like a strip of a lot of old school. It's like their downtown. It's a suburban community that has a downtown neighborhood. So it's like their go-to spot, their hangout spot. So I thought it would be fun to just to learn about the culture there, doing reviews on their restaurants, or just introducing myself to the restaurants that they have in the area. And it's not far from home, but it's just one of those places that you observe passing by and you're like, oh, that's cool, but then you just keep driving and you never stop, or I never stop. Because being in the city, you have so much to choose from. I never considered like what I have to choose from on my way. But I think it's gonna be fun. I'm excited about it, and I'm gonna make the best of it. Hopefully, this will be my like a long-term home for my business. I'm looking forward to that because I don't really want to move anymore. But you know, it is what it is. You do what you have to do. I'm not young in business. I started a long time ago, but you know, when you have family, when you have kids and things like that, you have a vision that carries. And that's what I'll say for my business. Like, it tarried, but I always knew that I would come back to where and establish it fully. And that's where I'm at now. You know, people think that running a business, like, it's, I don't know. People use social media to gain popularity, but don't do what's necessary to sustain the foundation of the business. And I never wanted to operate like that. Like, I can have 4 or 5 people following me, and I'm gonna be as convicted to those 4 or 5 people as I would if it was 4 or 5 million people. And I want my business to be intact and in order. From the bottom up, I want to know everything about it. I don't want to have to do, like, I never wanted to be that person that have to learn as I go in business. And I know that I've had to do that in life when it comes to jobs and things. But when it comes to my company, I don't want to have to establish something because I missed out doing it in the beginning, or I didn't know I needed to do that, so let me do it. I don't know how to explain it, but that's just how I am. I'm kind of meticulous with certain things. But I think that way, I don't know if it works for me yet. We gonna see. But when I left the my first organization that I was with out of college, I had left and went to a small little space in a suburb. And it was cute. But I've come a very long way. And I acknowledge that. You know, people like to say, you don't give yourself enough credit. And you know, I just hope that I write my story through my deeds, so that when I leave this earth, it'll tell itself. You know, I don't have to give myself credit. People who care will see it. Although I'm not going to discredit myself or anything, or beat myself up for, you know. I think I have a healthy portion of acknowledging my accomplishments. Y'all know after I get off the camera, I'm going to go back and bite those claws. I guess I'm trying to be a little classy on camera, but I'm gonna go back. I got the mild sauce. Spicy probably wouldn't be too spicy if this is mild. I should probably try spicy. But the only thing with eating hot stuff on camera for me is that it causes my nose to run. And I don't want to be wiping my nose every 2 seconds. That ain't cute. That ain't cute at all. No, no, no. So I think our first trip, I was going to take a road trip this weekend, but I changed my mind. So I think our first trip is going to be to California, Disney, where we were supposed to go last year. So, I think it'll be in June. By then we'll know what they're gonna do with the vaccine for the kids, for the teen. Well, not so much the kids, but for like my son. I don't know if they'll have anything for the kids before the summer, but probably by the time school starts. I like to do a solo trip. Look at that. That's a big old claw. And I want to go to New Orleans. Nolans. Whatever y'all call it. I would like to visit NOLA. Some dope people down there. I follow on Instagram. That young lady who has that makeup company, I think she's from New Orleans, Louisiana, somewhere. But she's so dope. The crayon case, she is so, like, her whole business venture was so cool. I was looking at some of her creative ways she's marketing that makeup. Yeah, that's very cool. It looks fun. It has to be cool to have a business where you can be like creative and fun and trendy. It's really cool. I would love to work with someone in branding their products who have something, who have a fun, creative vision like that, so I can stretch myself, because I usually work with